not sure either team really had an answer for the other team offensively. And in watching Villanova, they obviously they got off to a rough start and lost a couple of games, but really since then, they probably should have won at Maryland. It was playing really good basketball. Their offense, in the last 7 or 8 games, is one of the top offenses in the country. I thought Kalkbrenner did a good job and switched and did some good things, but it was a good win for us. It's the Big East. You're going to have some clunkers once in a while, and then you're going to have some games where you play pretty well, and you can't get lost in either one of those. And that's for the fans to do, not for our team.
Do questions for the student athletes?
Right, I think Matt wasn't crazy about your investments the other night. What did you feel like was different tonight, just in terms of activity level, closing out?
I just think it was having a lot of energy coming into the game. I think Georgetown, I think, did a great job of preparing myself to be ready to start the game. That's on me to fix that, and I think I did a better job of that because, as Mac was telling me leading up to this one, a lot of people look to me for like, if I have good energy, the rest of the team has good energy because they're looking at me as a leader. So I think just having that mindset shift and having good attitude coming into this game just leads to all that, being more aggressive and all that.
Ryan, if you think back to a year ago, you were pretty frustrated after the Nova loss here. Did that have any, and I guess the matchup with Dixon, did that have anything to do with the aggressiveness today?
I mean, me and Dixon have been playing against each other for 5 years now, and it's always a battle every time. So he's a great player, so you look forward to those kind of matchups. I'm sure he'd say the same thing. Like, it's just really good bigs playing against each other, and you just, as a competitor, you love to have those kind of matchups.
Or can you kind of walk us through when you got the news and what the process was like leading up to being able to play today?
Well, wasn't expecting it, to be honest. It just, happened one day after practice. I think it happened in the middle of practice, so we kind of got caught off guard. But, I'm just grateful that I'm able to play and, feel the court tonight and the atmosphere and the fans. I really appreciate the love and, just proud to be with this group finally on the court.
What day was that?
We didn't get final word till this morning, so if he looked unprepared to play, he should have looked unprepared to play because he has not spent 1 second preparing to play with the top team. But obviously we're excited to have him, and this we got to practice tomorrow, and then 4 practices before St. John's, and hopefully we can get him up to speed.
Ryan, what kind of spark was that for the rest of the team, just him finally being able to get out there?
I mean, it's been awesome. I think pitching to get him out there. We see him practice every day. We know how good of a player he is. So we're just super happy for him. He was a little frustrated, with the whole process, and just he's a basketball player, he loves to play, so we wanted to get out there. So more than anything, we were just happy for him that he could get out there and play with us.
Ryan just kind of talked about it, that this was a long, I'm sure, frustrating process at times. What is it like to not just see the light at the end of the tunnel now, but to be completely clear? What was that feel like?
Well, it was tough, not seeing my family and being in that kind of situation. I was never alone. I have a great group of guys and coaches around me, so I was never lonely, but it was a hard situation to be in. But, now it's over, so I don't really want to go back on it and think about it, but, I'm just happy to be free.
Obviously, this is way down the road, but I mean, it's really hard to win a conference title in this league if you don't defend home court. Was that point of emphasis coming today, especially after dropping the ball?
I think for me, what I would at least hope I'm trying to get the message across is we can't think all the way down the road to February, all that. We got to focus on getting better every single day, focus on the game, next game we got, because, you get caught looking down the road, all of a sudden you let one slip through your fingers right in front of you, and then you're definitely not going to win a conference championship. So, just staying present in the moment and getting better every single day in practice and every game.
22 assists on 31 buckets. They got you on a bunch of lobs tonight, kind of more than we've seen recently. What was working with the man ball movement? How were you guys able to share the ball and move so well today?
Well, I think the first thing is we only turned it over 7 times, which that helps a lot. But yeah, when we don't turn the ball over and move offensively, we have a lot of things open up for us because we got really good shooters and really good passers all around. So I think that's most of it was just taking care of the ball and movement.
You did it 4 in a row in the first half there, like, certainly. What'd you guys, I mean, obviously that was probably addressed in the timeout, but that ensued afterwards. What did you feel like was cleaner tonight about ball security in general?
I think just our preparation going into the game. Mac talked to us all week about how going into Georgetown, we probably weren't as focused as we should have been in practice, and if we want to win games in this league, like, it's a hard league. You gotta be focused every single day in practice. When you're focused and got everything in order, then those types of things that you can kind of control, like turnovers, kind of take care of themselves.
Fedor, what was that feeling like getting to just check into the game and getting your legs back after everything that you've gone through?
It was great. I haven't played a basketball game in 7 months, I think. So it was just great being out there and, you know, hearing the fans and everything. So, you know, just grateful. Yeah.
Anything else for the guys?
Yeah, I guess does it juice you up? I don't want to know that their anticipation level is, I don't know, it's almost as high as yours, but they try to match it. Like, I mean, as you've been missing it, they've been itching to see you.
Oh yeah, it's a different kind of motivation. You know, I'm gonna work on my stuff with Coach Mac and slowly get into the rhythm. You know, and hopefully make them happy.
Thanks, guys.